Barrister Otuaru said of the number, 6,800 were direct jobs, while 10,373 were indirect jobs. He commended the federal government for initiating the National Social Safety Net program, saying that the state government keyed into it because of its desire to alleviate poverty and raise entrepreneurs that would be economic giants in the near future. The acting governor urged the federal government to ensure the success of the scheme, pledging to make it work in the state.
It is in line with this proactive posture of this administration that the Committee on Participation of Delta State in the program was constituted. I am glad that the committee has swung into action, and this stakeholders meeting is a demonstration of the committee's determination to ensure sufficient and effective execution of National Social Safety Net program in the state. From all indication, youth unemployment has become a national crisis that is causing serious concern to all well-meaning Nigerians.
A representative of the Office of the Vice President, Mr. Mohammed Breman, said the 5 programs, job creation and youth employment, homegrown school feeding, cash transfer, enterprise and empowerment program, as well as bursary programs were thought out by the federal government to train and empower youths to be self-reliant. He said 5 billion naira had been earmarked for successful applicants from across the country that will subscribe online through www.empower.gov.ng.
The most suitable name for this program is social investments, because we're actually investing in our people. It's not just a handout program. It's not about just, giving people money or dashing people money, or at the end of the day, studies have been taken, study tours made around the world, careful research has been made on such programs and the impact these programs have on the people of the country. At the end of the day, even the nation as a whole will benefit way much more from investing these amounts or these funds in our people.
The focal person for the federal government special intervention project in the state, Mrs. Chimite Bello, advised Deltans to quickly go online and apply, as application will close before the end of this month.
Vice President has brought to us, and we are coming on board fully to ensure that our people hear, because if you don't even hear, you can't even be part of it. Most especially use this medium to say the portal for Empower is closing on the 25th of this month. So we need people to go online. If you don't go online, we can't even speak for you. You must be registered and get a number. They will let you, they will confirm to you that that registration is done before we can even talk about you being part of it. And I think there are about 75,000 people that can benefit from this. So everybody go online somehow.
Representatives of the traditional institution, local government chairmen, market women, religious bodies, and youths called on the organizers to monitor the implementation to ensure that the real people felt the impact of the poverty alleviation initiative.
Delta State is leading in the South-South geopolitical zone, and that is because of the smartness of the state, led by a smart governor, assisted by a smart deputy governor.
There is no doubt that the synergy between the state government and the federal government, as far as this program is concerned, will bring better realization of the program in Delta State.
I want to thank God because Senator Dr. Kowa, our governor, made a promise while he was going around, and to date, by the grace of God, he has been able to give us 21 million naira through the microcredit money, Mrs. Chimite Bello.
The swap came, it was politicized. What we know is a church. Once you are elected as a leader, as a governor, you are no longer a political entity. You are a leader of the people.
The sensitization program was witnessed by lawmakers, commissioners, top government officials, and opinion leaders from all walks of life. Ejiman Udweme, Delta TV News.